Good morning students, myself Pankaj Kumar and welcome to my class. In last video we had discussed how to convert decimal into fraction. Today we are going to discuss multiplication of decimal fraction. So first we have multiplication of a decimal by a whole number. So example we have to multiply 15.26 by 16. This number we have to multiply by 16. So you know very well how to multiply the numbers. So first we'll write 15.26 and this number we have to multiply by 16. Okay. Now what we have to do, we have to multiply these number by 6 first. Okay. So when we multiply 6 will write and carry 3 4 here. Now 6 into 2 12 and plus 3 15, 5 will write here and 1 carry here. Now 6 into 5 30 and plus 1 31, 1 will write here and 3 carry here. Now 6 into 1 6 plus 3 9. Okay. Now we will multiply these numbers by 1. Then 1 into 6 6, 1 into 2 2, 1 into 5 5, 1 into 1 1. Now what we have to do, we have to add these numbers. When we add, we'll get here 2 4 4 1 6 2 4 4 1 6. But you can see here I have mentioned decimal point. Okay, decimal point. Now in result you have to give decimal point. Now how to give, where to give, that we have to decide according to the question. Okay, so in this question, in decimal number you can see we have 2 digits in decimal part, 1 and 2. Right side of the decimal you can see 2 digits. The same way we have to give 2 digits right side of the decimal point in result also. Okay, so here you can see I have mentioned decimal point here, and after that you can see 2 digits. Okay, so same way, so according to question you have to give decimal point in the result also. So we have here 2 digit in decimal part, so according to that in result also we have 2 digit in decimal part. Understood? Now let me solve one more example for you. Now let me solve one more example for you. Suppose we have 32.5 into 72. Okay, so this number we have to multiply by 72. First we'll multiply these numbers by 2. So when we multiply we'll get 2 into 5 10, carry 1 for this. Now 2 into 2 4 and plus 1 5. Now 2 into 3 6. Okay, now we will multiply this number by 7. Now 7 into 5 35, carry 3. Now 7 into 2 14 and 3 17, carry 1 for this. Now 7 into 3 21 and 1 22. Now finally we have to add. So 0 5 plus 5 10, we'll write 0 and 1 carry for this. Now 6 plus 1 7 7 14, 4 will write here and 1 carry for this column. Then 2 plus 1 3. Now here 2. Okay, now this is the addition. Now we have to give decimal point. So for that you need to see here you can see right side of the decimal point we have only 1 digit. So in result also we have to give 1 digit in decimal part. Okay, so here you can see we have 0 and before that we can give decimal. Okay, now you can see here we have one digit in decimal part. Now here also we have one digit in decimal part. Okay, so 2 3 4 0.0. This is the answer. Understood? So this is how you can multiply decimal by whole number. This is decimal number and this is whole number. Understood? Here also you can see this is decimal number and this is whole number. Now multiplication of a decimal by 10, 100, 1000. Now how to multiply decimal by 10, 1000, 100, etc. So when we multiply a decimal by 10, we move the decimal point to the right by one place. Now see the example and you try to understand the concept. So suppose here we have 2.653 and that we have to multiply by 10. Then we'll get, when we multiply, we'll get 26.53. Okay. So according to the statement, we have to move the decimal point right side by one place. Right side by one place. That means right now this decimal point is in between 2 and 6. When we move right side by one place, then it will come between 6 and 5. Okay. So then it will become 26.53. This is the answer. The same way, let me give you one more example. Suppose we have 1.32. When we multiply by 10, we'll get 132. Okay. Now this decimal point move right side by one place. Okay. So right now the decimal point is in between 1 and 3. When we move, then this will come between 3 and 2. This is the answer. Okay. Same way, if we multiply by 100, then decimal point move right side by two places. Right side by two places. Here you can see the example 2.653 into 100. When we multiply, you will get 265.3. Okay. Let me give you one more example. Suppose we have 1.345. Okay. When we multiply by 100, so we'll get 1345, and this decimal point right now you can see that is in between 1 and 3. Okay. And according to the 100, this will move by two place in right side. Okay. So when we move, then it will come here. So the decimal point will come between 4 and 5. So this is the answer. Understood? The same way, when we multiply by 1000, decimal point move right side by three places. Okay. Example, here you can see we have 2.653. When we multiply by 1000, we'll get 2653.0. Okay. 2653.0. Let me give one more example. Suppose we have 1.321. If we have to multiply by 1000, when we multiply, we'll get 1321. Now you can see here, right now the decimal point is in between 1 and 3. Okay. So according to 1000, we have to move this decimal point right side by 3 steps. Okay, sorry, 3 places. Right side by 3 places. Okay. When we move, then this will come. This is first place, second place, third place, then point will come here. That means 1321.0 we can mention here. Okay. So this is the answer. Understood? So this is how you can multiply, how you can find out when you have 10, 100, 1000. Okay. This is the shortcut method. Directly by multiplying also you can find out the result. Okay. So I hope whatever today I have discussed with you, that is clear to you. Thank you.